Welcome to Elimination Chamber 3, my third Elimination Chamber in my Elimination Chamber series. And this chamber, I've taken two wrestlers from three different time periods each. So, the 80s, I took King Kong Bundy and Hacksaw Jim Duggan. The 90s, I took Cactus Jack and Razor Ramon. And today, Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre. So, here we go. Just pick two guys from three different time periods. And we'll see who wins. So again, so many wrestlers to pick. I had to pick two from each time period, so I was just kind of picked random. So we're starting out with Drew McIntyre, King Kong Bundy, and these are 30-second intervals, so they'll be coming in pretty quick here. He's not going to get them that quick. And so the match doesn't go super long. I gave them three finishers, the max you can give them to start. This Bundy I got could probably be. It seems like could be a little thicker. This King Kong Bundy, because he was a massive guy. Looking at the created Bundy I found. He looks good, but I think he could be a little bit thicker. All right, as I said, these are 30-second intervals. This way I can get everybody in there quicker. I gotta change the slider so I can do a 5-minute one with them. They need to stay in there longer so that they can get in there on a 5-minute interval. Like if you watched Elimination Chamber 2, then I didn't have three guys in there at once. The 30 seconds seems to work better. Actually, the happy medium might be 2 minutes. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking like right in the middle, 2 or 3 minutes. Probably two. I think probably be the best, but that's I'm trying different things. So now we got Hacksaw Jim Duggan in there. So we got King Kong Bundy, Drew McIntyre, Razor Ramon, and Hacksaw Jim Duggan. So we got Cactus Jack and Seth Rollins waiting to get in there, and here they come. Yeah, 30 seconds is probably too quick. I'll have to change it. Maybe, yeah, you can do. You can't do 2.5 minutes, but you can do 2 or 3 minutes is probably the middle. I could do. I'm thinking 2 minutes might be the best way to do this. I don't know if actually 5's good if they don't pin them in under 5 minutes. And I'm always experimenting. I'm still experimenting, even though the 2K24 is out in a month. I'm still experimenting with 23, trying to figure things out with it. Then I'll be starting over with fresh with 24 in about a month. Razor Ramon, there's the Razor's Edge. He's on Hacksaw. Let's see if he gets the first elimination here. Nope, Hacksaw kicked out. So everybody's in now. We got Bundy. So we got, that's it. Like I said before, representing the 1980s, Bundy and Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Even though they wrestled in Bundy wrestled in the 90s and Hacksaw, but I think they're primarily associated with the 80s. And then representing the 90s was Razor Ramon and Cactus Jack. The Razor Ramon was completely in the 90s because he became the Scott Hall NWO wrestler character. So he was Razor Ramon was like 92 to 95 or something like that. So that was this prime run. So that was definitely a 90s wrestler. And Cactus Jack was 90s. And then today, current stars Drew McIntyre and Seth Rollins. And let's see which generation wins, or which decade wins. The current one, the 80s or the 90s. If I could have done 8, I would have added something like a 2000s or early 2000 to 2010 decade. But you can only do 6. So yes, this is my third Elimination Chamber. Hopefully you're enjoying this series. This is fun. I like taking different matches and having series with them. So I have a cage match series, a war game series, and Royal Rumble series, a Survivor series, and then my random match series is my longest run on one because I have like nearly 300 matches going on that. But it's a whole bunch of different series I got going for wrestling. Then I got my Call of Duty series and my Diablo series going on. So I got quite a few shows on my channel. so to speak. Let's see. Nobody's eliminated yet. Got all 6. I see 30 seconds is good because you get all 6 guys in there pretty quick. That's the good part about it. But I think I could probably do a minute or 2 minutes. But yeah, if you set the pin slider low enough for it, it's easier to kick out. Then you set it to 5 minutes, you'll get them all in there. No pin yet. It's Hacksaw with the airplane spin there on Seth Rollins. I was just debating whether to do Seth or Roman. I decided to go with Seth. I gotta create a Dean Ambrose and bring the Shield back together. All right, first Seth Rollins is first one eliminated. There we go. So these are all, if you're, for those wondering, these are all in-game wrestlers. I got 2 here from community. Oh, elimination. Drew McIntyre. Yeah, 2 of these 6 here are created. Saxon Jim Duggan is from Community Creations, and King Kong Bundy's from Community Creations. They're not in the game. Maybe they'll be in 2K24. Hopefully, I'd like to see them in game. But yeah, Cactus Jack is in game. Razor Ramon, Seth, and Drew are all in game. But yeah, I hope they have the 4 faces of Foley in 2K24. Have his Mankind, Mick Foley, Cactus Jack, and my favorite Dude Love. I love the Dude Love character. That was great. But yeah, they have all four of his characters in the in 2K24. That'd be cool because a lot of the roster hasn't been announced yet, so I'm still speculating on who's going to be in it. Just happy to see Rick Rude and Ricky Steamboat are in it, returning back to the game because they were in the game years ago, and they're glad to have them back. I missed having them in there. And yeah, because I like to have a Randy Savage and Ricky Steamboat in there, so you recreate the WrestleMania 3 match. That's one of the WrestleMania classics. Probably the first true WrestleMania classic was the as far as in-ring wrestling was the Steamboat and Savage match at WrestleMania 3, because I'm trying to think of what the best matches were from WrestleMania 1 as far as just in-ring, just pure wrestling, and yeah, Steamboat Savage is probably the first really good one. I'm trying to think. Yeah, WrestleMania 2 didn't have any sues. I enjoyed WrestleMania 2, but there was no like real in-ring, real good wrestling matches. Maybe the British Bulldogs and the Brown Time and Beefcake were good, but and then the first WrestleMania didn't have anything that stands out as a wrestling classic kind of match. But Steamboat Macho Man WrestleMania 3 was the first real standout match. All right, we're down to 4 here. Hacksaw power slams King Kong Bundy. That's a feat of strength. King Kong Bundy was, I don't know, 450, something like that. All right, Hacksaw's the 80s guys are fighting each other. Actually, yeah, we got the current guys. I just realized that the first 2 going were the current stars. The 80s and 90s wrestlers are the ones left. We got the Cactus Jack and Razor representing the 90s, and Cactus Jack may be done if he. Let's see here. That may be it for Cactus Jack. No, he kicked out. So yeah, the 80s wrestlers are fighting each other, and the 90s wrestlers are fighting each other. Like I said, these guys are. I picked them based on when they're what decade they're most identified with. I know Bundy wrestled into the 90s and Hacksaw, but I identify Hacksaw mostly with the 80s, and Bundy was probably their best time because Bundy main evented WrestleMania 2. That was probably the peak of his career when he main evented against Hogan in the cage, and then Razor Ramon. It was definitely 90s. Then Cactus Jack. But so yeah, these guys wrestled in different decades, but I just whatever I most identify them with, decade I most identify them with. And Bundy's got a Hacksaw in the corner here. So we got, yeah, my next chamber I was thinking of doing tag teams. Even though it's every man for himself, and the tag teams end up fighting each other, just pick 3 teams and have like, could I do the Usos, the, I don't know, whatever, the Hart Foundation, the Rocker, something like that. Oh, forgot the thing here. Sorry about that. Timeout. That controller timeout thing. You know, I said always leave it on 10 minutes because so my controller lasts longer. Razor and Bundy now in the corner. Razor Ramon was a great character. He had matches against when he fought Bret Hart. He fought Shawn Michaels. Was his two moments I think of Razor Ramon is when he get upset by the 1-2-3 Kid on Raw and the WrestleMania 10 ladder match where against Shawn Michaels. So those are the 2 matches that stand out. But he was on the first he was the 93, the first King of the Ring pay-per-view in 1993. He was on that. And but you gotta, if you've never seen the WrestleMania 10 ladder match, it's on it's maybe the best ladder match ever. It was a very good match. All right, Hacksaw. Nope. Let's see. We got Bundy has 3 finishers. He could use those to try to get an elimination. Press slam by Bundy. Basically a triple threat elimination chamber at this point. And Hacksaw's down. Bundy, there was Bundy and Razor were standing, little bug there. They were like standing each other, not doing anything. There you go. Bundy just did a tombstone pile driver to Razor Ramon. Let's see, Hacksaw's going to throw him back in there. Here we go, back in the ring. And Hacksaw has a finisher. We'll see if he uses it. He has a signature, too. But Bundy should use it. Oh, maybe he's using it now. No, he should use this. Bundy should use a finisher here, try to get an elimination. You got 3 of them stacked up here. But he's not going to use it here. Razor Ramon, nice elbow to Bundy, knocked him down. You gonna cover him and get him on that move? No, I didn't think. Yeah, I figured Bundy would kick out of that. I'm trying to think of other ideas for who I can put in the chamber. Gonna have a maybe I can recreate some chambers from the past. Put 6 wrestlers in. I really hope they can increase it to 8. Because they let you have 8 wrestlers on screen at once. They should let you have 8-man chambers. Hopefully they will. I'm hoping 2K24 adds that. I'm looking forward to what the sliders are going to be like in 24. All the settings, if they add more settings and stuff. But all right, it's down to Razor Ramon against Hacksaw Jim Duggan for the chamber win. Let's see here who gets that. Bundy should have used his finishers he had. He might have won. Razor has a finisher. Let's see if he uses the. I threw Hacksaw out. I have false count anywhere on, so they can pin him outside the ropes here. Because you can turn that on or off and have to have him pin him in between the ropes. And Razor's going back and forth. Why is Razor climbing over the top rope too, like Andre the Giant? All right, there's a little bug here. He's still all right. This is what are you gonna do? It's part. Hopefully, these things will get fixed in 24. I don't know what's. There he goes again. He's just like stuck like that. Now Hacksaw's going in now. Oh no. Oh yeah, we got a problem here. Yep. I think they're stuck. Oh, maybe not. Oh, good. I was just about to turn this off and throw this away, but they worked through another stand. Oh, we got a little. What are they doing? Yeah, see, this game still has some bugs in it. I mean, nothing like 2K20, but it has some issues like this right now. Actually, what I can do is, yeah, this now they're standing there. They're gonna work through this. Yeah, this is. All right, what I can do is get them out of this. Let me take control of Hacksaw Jim Duggan. There we go. Now I'll go back. Glad you can do this. All right, there we go. That was sometimes you got to do that. They get stuck. But not too often. Once in a while I have to do that. Very rarely though. Where they get stuck and you got to jump in. I'm glad you can jump in. All right, let's see who wins this match. Hacksaw or Razor? Oh, is it an airplane spin? What's he gonna do? No, he's dumping him outside the ring. All right, Hacksaw has a finisher. He's actually has a Razor. Actually, both wrestlers have signatures, and Hacksaw has a finisher additionally. So let's see if they can use those and somebody can get a win here. This Hacksaw Jim Duggan doing it. Oh, thumbs up. That's pretty cool. Oop, choke slam by Razor. Yeah. Now Razor. Oh, this may be it. Let's see if he got him. Nope, Hacksaw kicks out. So Razor has his Razor's Edge, which he can maybe get a win with here if he can eat. Oh, nice clothesline by Hacksaw. That may be it. And Hacksaw wins. All right, let's get the official decision.
Here is your winner, the Superstar.